B-Brawler.
We're back live with top 8 for Sweet Spot number 8. I'm Fire Blaster coming to you live, and we got a new commentator.
Yeah, hey, I'm Crossblade. Happy to be here.
It's gonna be
We got a hot double set on the way.
Oh yeah, Justice Gamer Dog, Rocky Keys. It's gonna be a real fun time. Justice Gamer Dog coming off that explosive win, their last set, and then Rocky Keys.
They've been on a tear this whole time.
Oh yeah, it's been a crazy set. Like I've seen a couple of their sets at this point. It's just wild. But
We're hopping right into it.
yeah, what do you feel like you want to see from? Oh my goodness! We almost missed the side B combo coming out from GamerDog right to start, but you know,
Luckily, it didn't kill, so we didn't miss too much.
Didn't miss too much indeed. It's one of those things. 81% on Rocky already. You know, Keith's not running the try and true though. Running a brawler, which is kind of interesting in my opinion. I thought maybe it'd be Wario.
Yeah, I don't know. He's been running Brawler the whole time, so I'm not surprised by this. I kind of folded to the Brawler, so.
And that up smash is going to take the Brawler's first stock. You know, one of those things, the blue team being up solidly with one stock lead up to this point.
Yeah, it's really just it's gonna be a war of attrition, this one. Doubles oftentimes, you know, takes different mindset than singles.
Yeah, it's one of those things you have to be able to keep track of all 4 players. And speaking of keeping track, GamerDog does a good job of keeping track of Rocky and lasering him while he's in the blast zone.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what kind of game it is. That laser doesn't care who you are.
No, it does not. And it's one of those things like, you know, blue team solidly in command of this game 1. Red team can bring it back, but they need to start taking a stock, and that took a stock right there, and we are right closer to being back to even.
Yeah, the biggest difference right now is Justice is holding on to the stock. 166, still on his first stock, hasn't died. GamerDog, though, tried to hold down the fort in the meantime.
Yeah, that's one thing with this team dynamic is Justice is usually the tank, and GamerDog is that wild man running crazy. And speaking of running crazy, Rocky taking that stock.
Yeah, he really went out there for that one.
That's the crazy thing. Every time I see, you know, Pac-Man hit that bell, I'm like, they're not gonna hit the side B, are they? And they actually do. And every time it seems like I'm just surprised.
Rocky was the first Pac-Man I saw actually do that. I don't know if other Pac-Man just weren't, but, well.
The up smash from Palutena sealing both stocks of the red team. And now red team is like the bleeding out guy just got shot. Like, you have to patch that wound in order to get yourself back to being active.
Yeah, even though blue team does have the stock lead, but they're both at pretty high percent, and they could quickly turn into a 1v2. So I would just watch out for that.
Yeah, that would be the scary part for either Rocky or Keys to be in a 1v2 with Palutena and, you know, Rob. And that...
I'm not even going to pretend to dissect that interaction. I have no idea what happened there.
I was just going to say, you know, you got knocked into the bell. I don't know.
There was a parry in there somewhere. I don't really know. Either way, GamerDog is dead. He's done.
And now, red team, like, looking solid after having such a... Like, they were down such a long time in this set and were able just to swing it with, like, that 1 or 2 stocks.
Yeah, I think the biggest difference was that offstage bell into the side B. I think that was really the biggest the difference in the match.
Yeah, I could definitely agree with that. Like, that bell combos from coming out from Rocky you know, like the man, the myth, the legend, the man that made that happen. And now you have a Bell on lock for Rocky and a really, really healthy, you know, Brawler. It's not looking good.
I mean, it's still doable. They're both at reasonable kill percent. You know, you could find something. It's just going to be really hard, especially when Rocky has that. Yep.
You have the Bell, like, right on lock.
Yep.
And, you know, game one goes to Rocky and
Keys, yeah.
Yeah, that's a fantastic thing. You see it all the time, you know. Bell being in their pocket is pretty scary, but when you have Bell in hand, it's like you're staring down a barrel.
Yeah.
45.
I mean, Justice was playing around it pretty well too, like picking it up and stuff like that. But eventually, it's just gonna hit, right? Like,
yeah,
you can only avoid it for so long, especially in a 2v1 like that.
Yeah, that's the sad part about it. It's like I said, it's like looking in the barrel of the gun. You're like, it's gonna go off eventually. Like, it matters when it gets shot. Now we go in game two. We're going to be running right back to the PS2.
I don't know if I've seen a different stage pick this entire bracket, I'm going to be honest. I've only seen PS2. I've only gone PS2. Every set I've seen has only been PS2.
Our double set earlier, we saw Smashville. We've seen Hall of Bastion. So we've seen some different stages, which is nice. I like seeing the variety. But I can see why everybody likes this stage.
All right, hopping into this one. Things are looking about even off the start. Can't really tell who's got a solid advantage or not.
That's really the thing about doubles is like you really don't know who's leading until like the first.
Until the stock falls, yeah. And once the stock falls, then it becomes a little more obvious.
And that up air is going to send Rocky. Oh my goodness!
Bad DI, but he wasn't ready for it at all.
Yeah, I mean, you get hit in the up tilt and then you proceed to get hit by Hydrant coming down.
Yeah.
That's just a tragic way to lose the stock.
I will be interested to see if Keys could hit many of these uppies, especially on Rob. I know the window's huge.
It's one of those things. I don't know anything about Brawler. I'm not gonna act like I do. So
yeah.
It's one of those things. But like, if Brawler's been making work, and that up smash is gonna put in work, taking Blue's second stock, it is looking not good right now for the Blue team.
Yeah, right now they're kind of getting run over a little bit, but they did just get both kills. So even stocks, there's hope. There's hope.
There's always hope when you're playing at this level, at this far in bracket. Oh no! Good save.
The Bell kind of just looked like it was going to do something and then didn't do anything.
Yeah, and I think that was good partner recognition there from Keys, realizing that he needed an up tilt to get his partner out of that situation.
Yeah, that is one thing that's often overlooked is defensive saves in doubles.
Yeah, sometimes you have to hit your partner to be able to get them out of there.
Or just recognize that, hey, they're getting messed up. I got to go over there and help them out a little bit. Right now, Justice is just 2v1ing both of them.
Oh, no. I think Keys was trying to hit the trampoline and missed.
Yeah. And suddenly it went from a dominant blue team disadvantage to a dominant blue team lead.
That's the crazy thing about doubles is like 1-2 interactions and you're right back into the situation where you have a lead instead of being down.
Yeah. Especially with a character like Rob who's already trying to kill you at 10 every stock anyways.
Or less.
Or less, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Now, what we need to see from Red Team is a stock. Oh no! Unfortunate side B stock is losing with that. And now Blue Team is not looking good.
But he's kind of got him in the vortex of side B. Okay, Pac-Man gets out of it. He gets out of it for the time being.
Yeah, that side B is one of those things like you have to like be wary of it because it kills so early. But like, and again, if you're DIing right, you can always survive. Oh no!
That was unfortunate because GamerDog threw that bell. That was not Rocky.
Right, that was the team assist coming out from GamerDog, and now it is not looking good for that. And you were just talking about that up B combos.
First, the window on Rob is huge. That is his big weakness. But that's a 2-0. Rocky Keys move on.
Yeah, that's one of those things, like, it's unfortunate that you see that kind of thing happen, but it's one of those things that, you know, it happens.
Yeah, that game was like a roller coaster. They were down and they brought it back and then they ended up losing. So it's just
Don't hurt my emotions like that. You can't do it. We're getting some more stuff queued up for you guys on this doubles end. And on the regular side of things, it looks like we're starting Wave A as singles. It looks like if you guys want to go tune into that, you have Pogi, SoCan, Min Min versus Censored, Nebraska native with Samus. That'll be interesting.
yeah, that'll be interesting. Pogi came dripped out in a full Min Min outfit today, so I wonder who he means.
Oh, I know, right? I wonder though if Pogi's gonna go the gonna hear him say that in real life, like, you know, the jab. Like,
Oh yeah,
you
yeah.
didn't know that's how she sounds.
I didn't know that.
You're
No.
good. I have a wealth of stupid knowledge for Smash Bros.
Yeah.
But looks like our next match we're going to be getting on here looks like it's going to be HDK, Regulating Mofo, Justin, 23, and MJ Jesus, unless they've already started. But hopefully they haven't.
Yeah, I don't really know. No one's really coming up to the setup yet.
Right? But it will be interesting. How are you taking so far with the bracket and everything? How it's ran?
The doubles bracket?
Yeah.
I think it was pretty good. Toffee kind of delayed everything by playing Brawl. So I'm going to blame Toffee, personally.
That's fair. We got to blame Toffee every time for that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's always Toffee.
I don't know. I'm not in charge of it.
But yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, if you go into brackets and stuff, they like you have, you know, MJG or it's Toffee who's always like waiting.
Yeah, MJG just kind of comes out of hiding every so often and then reminds people that he's still that guy.
Right? I mean, he was that guy for Brawl throughout Kansas's lifetime.
Oh, really?
He was that guy in Smash 4. Like, he was that guy at the beginning of Ultimate.
Yep. He's kind of in his low-key retirement era, but he always comes back for these bigger stuff.
The low-key retirement era. The old man comes up and he's like in a wheelchair, like, back in my day, you know, and you're like, you don't have a day, old man. But then they pull out the controller and beat your ass, like.
Yep.
One of those things, like, bruh, makes you sad.
All right. Well, we're still waiting on a match here. Not sure what's on the horizon.
It looks like we're gonna take a real quick intermission while we're waiting for that match. You guys stay tuned and come back to watch some more Sweet Spot action.